How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Fast Hands Gaming. I'm your boy Fast, and as you can see, we're back on Clash of Beasts. So let's go ahead and check in this combat real quick. So I just told people in chat to attack my teammate here, and I'm just going to see what they do. He's level 71, one of my officers. So they're using the spider right off the bat against Gaia. So dead. I'm not even going to bother to try and use the super shots. I genuinely just want to see what they do. So it looks like there's 3 of them. So if they use all of their attacks, that should be at least 5 beasts. So let's see what happens. Okay, so coming in with tier 1. Yep, that's pretty much going to be dead. Now, is someone going to use the frog? Mr. Frogger for this season? Let's see. And this all plays into this video, but I figured we had the opportunity to check this out, so I thought I would. Nope. Dragon tier 1. Now, unfortunately, since the tower that was next to that died, obviously the Razor Tower is in back, and the Barrel Tower took a little bit longer. You have to be within range for those to deal damage. So, what's going to be the next one? And what happens is once you come right into where the green space is, you're going to instantly start getting slowed, even though they destroyed the Gaia Tower. So that looks like a super shot. It's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, that was a super shot. Yep, just like that. You can tell because it was red. And the last beast is going to be what? I'm curious. I don't know if Winter here has the Toad for this season as well. Nope, another tier 1. So rip. No offense, but rip. Yep. Well, not bad. Not bad. I mean, they managed to kill 3, looks like 5 of his towers. But he still got some rewards out of it, so it works. Anyway, back to the video. We have Fort coming up this week. This is going to be the Fort of the global launch. So this is the first for a lot of players. And this whole video is going to be kind of about your best way to utilize your points, your timers. And I also kind of want to cover a few different ways to build your base. So right off the bat, first tip, you want high cost towers with low cost times. So right away is going to be your Spirit Tower. These are super expensive, but they also only take, last time I checked, a couple hours. So these are going to be really good to level up. Sadly, it does, once you level 1 up, it does take a while for you to reach the next level to where you can level it up. Obviously, personal level. Now, what these use are, they do use gold. Oh, and the event is gold and essence. So if it uses anything else, it won't count. Keep that in mind, please. So what this does, obviously, if I haven't already told you, is you can go in here and you can hire a creature. So I can hire one of these. And obviously, as you can see, it has the points of what the creature brings to the table. So obviously, it's the same thing. They're both maxed. And what happens is when you feed these, you then are able to go and get these out of it. So these are the spirit keys. Now, these towers use this, can be used in the spirit chest. So you open these up. Let's see if I can get them. Unfortunately, you do have to do these, just tap. Oh, there it is. Went too fast. Fast went too fast. But you do get a lot of stuff out of these, a lot of good stuff. But definitely want to not have over 1,000. So what you get is spirit coins. So the Spirit Tower does use spirit coins. So how it's going to work is you're going to get gold to level it up first, use your timers, and then you're going to have to use spirit keys. And then after that, obviously gold, and then spirit keys. So keep that in mind as well on your towers. You can only have 2 of these. So as you can see, I've got one there, right there. However, this one and this one, I can't unlock at the moment. So keep that in mind. You can't put them away or anything. Once they're unlocked, they're unlocked. So next tip is, and you may not think it necessary, go ahead and upgrade your gold and your silos. These are super important, believe it or not. They do have low cost build times. No, so what I want to do is just show you. So this is level 31. As you can see, 9 days, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, is not bad. You want to know what's bad? I don't know if... Yep. Oh, no, it won't let me. So your Bestiary and your Soul Forge, those are going to cost days. And I mean days. The next upgrade I have, because I already saw Zen have it, is like almost 20 days. So definitely not something you want to be building during Fort. Those are things you want to set at the very end of Fort. Like when you're about to run out of resources, you're already out of timers. You might as well just go ahead and get those big points on the board, but definitely very last. Now, what you do want to be upgrading is your Razor Towers. As you've already seen in videos, and I'll show you a few more, Razor Towers are definitely a must for almost every island, in my personal opinion. You can run what you want, but in my personal opinion, that's what I believe every island should be running. At least one. And the times aren't bad. So if you look at it, 2 days, that's level 22 to level 27. 2 days is not bad. And then you can see the cost right there. And then I'll show you a Gaia, or sorry, not Gaia, but a God Tower. 10 days for level 28. So obviously your God Towers are going to be another one that you want to go ahead and level up, as well as your Stun Towers. Now these sadly have really low health. Keep that in mind. But that's not what matters. What matters, guys, is the stun. The stun is what drops creatures. That's what you want to do. You really want to think about longevity of your base. You know, the harder it is to get through your base, the less chances you have of being dropped or losing your, losing faith at this point. So, as you can see, I have, 1, 2, 3 stun towers, and I placed them in certain points where I know people are eventually going to have taken a lot of damage. So if I am defending, obviously you can't defend all the time. That is something I do like to go ahead and use your mega shots on. And then, sorry, excuse me, long day of work and I'm thirsty. So let's go ahead and actually, I can show you because I know a lot of people don't understand the mega shot. This time I will. So let's see what he does. So the mega shot, these little tiny wires here. I'm going to put on Gaia. I'm going to put right there. So as you can see, he is using Toad going into Gaia, and that's what I was hoping to do, or hoping he would do. There's a reason why I was hoping for that. And every time a creature dies, you do get these back. So just keep that in mind at defending as well. So actually how he has it set up, as you can see, he actually has it set up now where Spider's going to be failing, and I'll get to that in a minute, and then the Frog. Because everyone right now is using both of those creatures. So here he comes again. Uton is just dead. There's just no way. Yeah. Rip. And Megas. Just explosions everywhere. Yeah. So the reason for that, and I was hoping for that, is right now we have 2 Seasoned Beasts. One that is aligned with Gaia and one that is aligned with Slurn. Slurn is this purple thing right here that no one ever runs. Barely ever. Now, opposite of what people might understand is when you are aligned with a god in this game as a beast, that's actually a bad thing when you hit someone's bases. Because what that means is that you're going to take extra damage and you're going to... Your mana that regenerates to use your skills aren't going to regenerate. They're not going to move. Your skills aren't going to be as good. And that's what happens. And that's why I've told my team, after seeing so many people using the Frog, that Gaia is definitely going to be what you want in front of your base. That's why I actually moved Gaia to my front of base. And then he's right there. Axie is actually the first one who showed me that I should probably do that. Not that he got far, but it did mean, because I had nothing, so I only had one high level tower over here. So I switched everything, and that's why you see over here everything's kind of building. So when you're building a base, up till now, it didn't matter if you I guess it didn't matter how you made your base or what it was, because there wasn't really anyone using one specific beast to take you out. But now, obviously, with so many new players, and this being the season of Global, and you know what I mean is the Global launch, the first season of Global launch. Come on, I don't need to spell it out for you guys all the time. But that means that now, guess what? We have the Toad and the Spider right now, which is everyone's coming for or going for. So when you're building your base as a new player, so this is what I was getting at, definitely build up Gaia. And obviously it's going to be hard to drop creatures that are at the same level as your base. So obviously starting off, it's still going to be really hard, but having Gaia built is going to help you in the long run. And I honestly would say at least build one Slurn Tower. And then now we can get into ways to build up your base. Now, not everyone is obviously going to have the Void Cannons. So if I didn't have the Void Cannon, like I already said, this would probably be a stun tower. I don't believe in the taunts and the leeches, but for the sake of research and for the sake of everyone watching these videos, and obviously the people who I talk to all the time in the game, I will build up a leech and a taunt tower, and I will show you how bad they are. I will build up as high as I can on this next event once I build my main towers, and we'll see what happens. Then over here, as you can see, I always have a God Tower up front. I don't like them being back because you can't, again, a creature has to be within range for them to be effective, for these towers to be effective. So when you turn the corner right here, so I'll kind of try to show you if it will. Nope, it's not going to let me show you. So you come through here, and then you turn, and you're going to come like this, and then what's the first thing that's going to hit you is going to be a Razor Tower to the face, and then it's going to be this, which is going to cost your mana to go up in costs. So if you were to use, say, Frog, then you jump here, and then you jump here again. If you get hit by this tower, you aren't going to be jumping again. You're going to get hit by the face by the Razor Tower, the Stun Tower, and then back here, I have the Vorm Tower, which just increases damage. That's all it does. It's just lots and lots of damage. So those are just some ideas that you could play with. Obviously, build the base that you want to build. The next big tip, and this is going to be probably for a lot of players who played a game that will not be mentioned, War Dragons, is the idea is to build up and then out. This game does not let you have a short base. And anyone who has a short base, you're going to probably die a lot. Beasts, there's just so many beasts. As you saw, that 5 creatures coming in for 4 towers. I mean, you have got to have really high towers, and I mean really high, higher than mine, to probably survive. So what's going to happen is you're going to come over here on your first island, build these all up, these 4, whatever towers you pick, build them all up as high as you possibly can. And then obviously in this game there's fog, and then each time you clear the fog, then you have to clear each of these spots one at a time. Don't waste your timers on that. I have a better suggestion. So if you're in that spot where you can't really build anything else, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go right here, and then you're going to want to store it like that. Then come pick another tower, and then what you're going to do with this level 1 tower is you're going to take it to level 12. And then you're going to rinse and repeat that process as many times as you can until you run out of timers. And what that does is now that you have, say you get through 5 towers, all level 12. Now, for the next fort, what's going to happen is all of this is going to be cleared out, and guess what you have? You have 4 towers that you can place right here, all level 12, all able to go up to the next level. Obviously, before you do that, if you've leveled up, come back over here, level these up, then hit your level 12s. And then again, once you get over here, you're going to have fog, and you're going to have to go and clear all this out. If you don't want to spin the timers, again, you go back here, you put away a tower, build them all up again to level 12. Rinse, repeat all the way around this map, and it will then definitely benefit you. This is what we did in beta. This is what we did when we first started playing. I'm going to say the person who first told me about this method is actually back on my team after a very long time. His name is Sloan. He was the first one I ever learned anything from this game with. But now I've become the master. So, well, I like to think that. But those are definitely the biggest tips. So remember, guys, first tip, you want high cost, low time, focus 1 tower at a time to your highest level, go to the next, go to the next. And if you get stuck, put one away, build it up to level 12, put that away, build it up to level 12. Spirit Towers are going to give you a lot of big points for low cost times. Don't upgrade your Bestiary or your Soul Forge until the very end of the event. And then also don't forget that you're going to want Gaia. I suggest everyone in this first event really focus on a couple Gaia towers and then a Slurn tower. But that's pretty much going to cover it. I will catch you guys next time. I have been asked to do a live feed, in which I will do. I just have to decide when to do it. Obviously, as you can see, I get blown up in chat, and I get blown up just in this game in general. I actually spend more time in chat now than I do playing, which is kind of funny to me. And then I do, again, still plan to go in and do a video covering, obviously, the spider, and then, guess what? I've got the toad. So now, I can, once I get the toad to the current level of the spider, I'm not going to show you yet, ha ha ha, I will do a video hitting the same base, and we'll compare, and we will see which one is better. Not necessarily either one. They might just both have their different strengths. And I have dubbed this guy Frogger out of the old school gaming. Not to mention, I don't think I could say that name. I just don't think I could. Toda. I mean, you could call him Toda, but Frogger just sounds better. Just like Anna sounds better for the spider. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great night. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and now when I say like that button, I mean smash that button, because it really helps me. I'm really wanting to get these videos out. I may not be the best editor, may not have to be super fancy with my openings or anything like that, but you know what? I do this because I love it, and I do this because I genuinely want to help the community. Anyway, like I said, have a good night. Peace.